والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه وله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How's everybody doing? Jazakumullahu khairan. There is I think we're still waiting for a few more people to join. As we're waiting, inshallah ta'ala, we'll get started and review a little bit of what we have learned previously. So, like this. Excuse me. When it comes to the present tense fi'al, we started our study of the present tense fi'al last class, and we'll continue our study of the present tense fi'al this class, inshallah ta'ala. The first thing for us to just recall is just starting at where we stopped last class, or more precisely, starting again at the beginning of last class, where we discussed how you have alima ya'lamu, right? This is how you would have the past tense and the present tense, and you would know this by looking at the dictionary to figure out what is R2, and you add a ya in the beginning of the present tense. That's what we know from the family. When we would write the family members, that's what we would know of it. I'lam, of course, is when you chop the ya and chop the sukoon on the R3. The other three, the masdar, the actor, and acted upon, are all isms, and that's something we're not overly concerned about right now. So we looked at that. Based on that, we understood that ya'lamu is our, fa'il that's in the present tense. And we started to figure out how this looks like. You have ya'lamu, ta'lamu, ta'lamu, a'lamu, na'lamu. And that's for these following pronouns. But the key difference is that you would, as you see, there's for one pronoun he, there's 3 rows. And then you would have 3 rows for she, and 3 rows for you, and 3 for I, and 3 for we. All this is because these are actually the statuses of the present tense fi'il. That is something that is unique about the present tense fi'il, that it has a status, and the status is something that is determined by the harf before it. Likay la affected this status, lam affected the status of ya'lam. So we studied and we talked about that. We contrasted that with the idea that the past tense is mabni, which is unaffected by what's around it or what's before it, unaffected by it completely. But this is present tense is not unaffected. Present tense gets affected by the fi'il or the harf, before it. So that is we just contrasted the two: past tense mabni, unaffected; present tense, it is affected by the harf before it. But we looked at how that's very similar to an ism. How isms are affected by the harf before. For example, you have harf jar making an ism majroor. We discussed that this is only for the present tense. The past is mabni, does not apply to it. Okay, and then the statuses that we were discussing was we had marfu', and then you have mansub, and you have madzum. There is no majroor, that is only for isms. Mansub is generally, marfu' is generally where you have a dhamma, mansub is where you have a fatha, and madzum is generally where you have a sukoon on R3. And by default, things are marfu', but then when we have a harf nasb or jazm, that's when the status changes accordingly. And then we looked at a few examples of how that works. So we're going to start today by practicing a fi'il, which means abada ya'budu, which means to worship, right? Abada ya'budu, which means to worship. Now I'm writing this abada ya'budu as to worship because I'm writing it as a combination, so to say. Like they're together. And then when I write abada, I would translate abada as what? I would translate abada as... Any thoughts, people? He worshipped. Excellent. I would translate it as he worshipped. But when if I was to translate it as if I was to write the present tense, ya'budu, I would translate it as what? He worships. And according to the pronoun, right? If I had abadu, how would I translate abadu, the past tense? They worshipped. Perfect. That's great. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feekum. So that is just to show how when we write the two together, abada ya'budu, we're referring to the fi'l, like, just the fi'l itself, not necessarily its tense or the fa'il. All right? It's just convention, nothing more than that. All right. Then today we're going to start by practicing this. So ya'budu, he worships. Where would this go in this table? Where would it go in this table? Any ideas, people? Marfu', correct. And then the what's the pronoun? Perfect. Ya'budu is going to go under marfu', hidden pronoun, he. You with me, people? All right. Now I am going to, let me just open up the the textbook here. All right, let's see if we can do this, inshallah. In the marfu' form for hidden pronoun, she, you, I, and we. Can we do that, please? Send me this as a private message. All right, we'll have a few minutes to do this, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. MashaAllah, Sister Halima, ahsanti, very good. Well done, well done. Sister Maryam, ahsanti. Sister Maria, well done. Sister Samar, well, no, Sister Samar, you should try again. Perfect. Sister Fazana, well done, mashallah. Great. Well done, Brother Salim. Ahsanta. Well done. Okay, let's get started, inshallah ta'ala. Let me, Alianko, well done. Ahsanta. All right, very good. Oh. Okay, let's try it. So I have hidden pronoun she. This would be, you just change it to ta, and it becomes ta'budu. Hidden pronoun you becomes ta'budu. na'budu. I a'budu. We na'budu. Excellent, mashallah. Very good, mashallah. Good job, well done. All right, let's tell me a harf of nasb, if you remember one. A harf of nasb. An, excellent. Lan, excellent. What does lan mean? An means to, right? Lan means will not, right? It's a negation, okay? Right? Okay, so let's do this. Let's do will not, shall we? Okay. Lan, he will not worship. What would that be, people? Let's do it. At least the first one together. Can we do that one? Lan ya'buda. Excellent. Lan ya'buda. What happened? The fi'al became mansoob, and mansoob is reflected by the fatha on R3. All right. Let's, if you can send the rest to me, please, as a private message. Barakallahu feekum wa jazakumullahu khairan. MashaAllah. Well done, Sister Maria. Sister Nadia, ahsanti. Well done. Sister Hadima, ahsanti. Well done. Well done, Sister Fazana, ahsanti. Sister Maryam, ahsanti. Well done. Salim, that's okay. We're missing one though, right, Brother Salim? Hidden pronoun we. Perfect, Sister Madia, well done. Jazakumullahu khairan. Brother Farhan also, ahsanta, well done. Okay, let me undo this and let's try again. Okay, so I have lan ta'buda. Very nice. You will not worship. Lan ta'buda. I will not worship. Lan a'buda. We will not worship. Lan na'buda. You with me, people? All right. Madzoom. Let's pick a word. In fact, let's pick lam because I have to explain lam to you. Okay? Lam is an interesting word. Okay? Lam means did not. You with me, people? Did not. It only comes before a present tense fi'l. Okay? Lam only comes before a present tense fi'l. Does not come before anything else. All right. It negates the meaning. Did not. But there is an interesting little twist to lan. I'm sorry, an interesting little twist to lam. Let's see if you can spot that. Are you ready, people, to spot it? Well, this is a very beautiful ayah, but this is not the one that I'm looking for. All right. Tell me here. Did you find this? Do you find lam in this ayah somewhere? Perfect. Right here. Ma lam Ya'lam. These are different. Allama is a word, al-insana is a word, ma is a word, lam is a word, ya'lam is a word. Okay. Now, as you can notice that it is majzoom. That's pretty obvious. But the translation, taught man which he knew not. What's the tense of the translation? Past tense, right? But ya'lam is past or present? Ya'lam is present. So what gives? Why is it translated as the past tense? Okay. That is because, that is not a mistake in translation. That is because the meaning, when you have lam, the meaning changes to the past tense. Twist. It's a little curveball there. The meaning changes to the past tense. Even though the fi'l is present tense, the meaning is now past tense. All right? So lam changes a present tense fi'l to a past tense. No, the fi'l is still present tense, Brother Salim. Okay? The fi'l is still present tense. How so? You see there's a ya before it, right? You see that it's majzoom. That doesn't happen to a past tense fi'l. Correct? The meaning, yes, indeed, the meaning changes the meaning to past tense. That's the language. That's how it is, right? I mean, that's the way it is. There's no other way to say it. Now, let me. Don't worry. These are actually, these nuances are what makes it rich. Trust me, folks. This is what adds richness to the language. Right? You cannot have this incredible word of Allah with its miracles in a very simple language and like a lawyer-like language. It doesn't work that way, right? This has to have the richness for a person for expression, right? That's what creates richness, right? And the funny thing is, we're actually only studying like the dialect of Quraysh. Imagine if you had to study like all the other, like the dialects of the Madinans, for example, because Madinans had a different dialect, and the people from Yemen had a different dialect back in the time of the Prophet, not like modern day dialects. Okay. And it's quite interesting. There's little subtle differences that are there that like we don't account for because the Quran is not necessarily accounting for them either. So it's a very rich language. The ancient Arabic language is a super rich language, and then it has these nuances. We have to learn them. All right. Look at the ayah here. Inna ladina kafaru. Indeed, those who have disbelieved. Kafaru is what tense? Past tense, right? Very good. Sawa'un alayhim. It is the same upon them. Here is to ask a question. Okay. Now, anzartahum. Anzarta, that's your fi'l, right? Anzarta, fi'l, fa'il, maf'ul. This is past tense. Form number 4, family 4. Anzara yunziru. Anzartahum, whether you warn them, or lam tunzirhum, or you don't warn them. Don't warn them. Past tense. And you notice again how this lam changes this guy to majzoom. All right. So that's just the way the language is. Alhamdulillah. But this is a note I wanted to make just to keep to not let this slip your mind. The meaning is in the past tense, Sister Halima. Lamma is similar. That's why I have shaded these two in this nice yellow. They change the meaning from the present to the past. Okay? That's how the translator has translated, Allahu Alam. But the meaning, Sister Halima, is in the past. Okay? All right. Now I want you to help me out here, people. I want to say he did not worship. Lam ya'bud. Look at that. You're actually doing the negation very well. MashaAllah. Okay. All right. I want to do another one. She did not worship. Lam ta'bud. Excellent. You did not worship. We'll do this all together. That's fine, inshallah. Lam ta'bud. Very nice. I did not worship. Lam a'bud. We did not worship. Lam na'bud. Make sense? All right. Let's see. Do we have somebody who would like to share, participate? We're gonna read this out together to get a nice, get a nice review going here with that. I will actually, sorry, allow participants to unmute themselves. Okay, please, if you'd like to join, that will be wonderful, inshallah. All right. Let's attempt it, all right? So, ya'budu.
يعبد
تعبد
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 أعبد
أعبد
نعبد.
نعبد.
MashaAllah, very nice. لا أعبد ما تعبدون. Right? All right. He will not worship. لن يعبد.
لن يعبد
لن تعبد.
لن تعبد
You will not worship. لن تعبد.
لن تعبد
لن أعبد.
لن أعبد
لن نعبد.
لن نعبد.
Now let's do the مجزوم. لم يعبد.
لم يعبد
لم تعبد.
لم تعبد
لم تعبد.
لم تعبد
لم أعبد.
لم أعبد.
And lastly, لم نعبد.
لم
نعبد. MashaAllah. Jazakumullah khairan. That was awesome. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's do one more. Correct. Context will tell us if it is Sister Nadia's question, if it is you or she. Yes, indeed. The context will tell us. All right. La is harf jazm according to your table. La a'budu. All right. Excellent question. La, there is types of la. Brother Farhan has a good question. This is the la that is for forbidding. Okay. We'll do this after command tense, right? There's a reason why I didn't pick this one as a harf, because this has some details. Okay, so let's leave this until we get to command. Shall we? Is that okay? But excellent observation, Brother Farhan. Ahsant. Okay, now I'm going to put one fi'al here. The fi'al that I'm going to put here is yaj'alu. Yaj'alu. You with me, people? What does it mean, yaj'alu? Yaj'alu means he makes, right? Yaj'alu makes means he makes. Correct? Yes or no? All right. Now I'd like you all, if some of you can unmute yourself and do this with me verbally, and others can type. Sounds good? All right. I'll give you a moment to look at it. Prepare yourself, and then we're going to do it, inshallah. Do you have a few more volunteers? Yeah. MashaAllah. Great job. Thank you. Jazakumullah khairan. All right, let's get to it. She makes.
تجعل
That will be
تجعل
تجعل.
تجعل. Excellent. All right, people. You make.
تجعل.
تجعل
تجعل.
All right. I make.
عجل
أعجل.
أج.
أجعل.
We make.
نجعل
نجعل.
نجعل. Excellent. Okay, let's go to the Mansub version. Let's use lan as well. He will not make.
لن
لن
يجعل
يجعل.
يجعل. ما شاء الله.
لن يجعل.
She will not make.
لن
تجعل.
تجعل
لن تجعل. You will not make.
لن تجعل
لن تجعل. I will not make.
لن
لن
أجعل
أجعل.
لن أجعل. أحسنت.
لن أجعل.
Well done. We will not make.
لن نجعل
لن نجعل. ما شاء الله. All right. He did not make.
لم
لم
يجعل
يجعل
لم يجعل.
لم يجعل.
حلو.
He did not make. لم يجعل.
لم
Right?
يجعل.
أحسنت. Well done. أحسنت. She did not make.
لم تجعل
تجعل.
لم
تجعل.
تجعل. Very nice, mashallah. You did not make.
لم
لم
تجعل.
تجعل
لم تجعل.
عل.
I did not make.
لم أجعل
أجعل.
لم أجعل.
لم
Excellent. Mashallah. And we did not make.
لم
لم
نجعل.
نجعل
لم
عل.
نجعل. Amazing. Mashallah. Ahsantum. Great job. Jazakumullahu khairan. Okay. That wasn't so bad, right? Right? Good. Alhamdulillah. Very good. MashaAllah. All right. Now comes the fun stuff. Okay. So that was part one. That was part one. Let us go to the end of this, the book here. Okay. And as you notice here, I have this table. You see this table, people? This is the family one, present tense fa'il, combined, marfu'. Okay? Then I have a mansub table. And I have a majzoom table. Okay? It's 3 separate tables. Each of these columns are separated by the way they show their tashkil. Or by the way, sorry, they show their status. This column shows the status on R3. Okay, and that's the one that we've done. That's part one. Part two, which we'll do today, inshallah, is the part of this table that shows the status by the noon. You notice all these noons? You notice them? I'll zoom in. You see that? All these noons. Holy moly. What's up with that? And also the fa'il, the actor, are all, they're all letters. It's not hidden pronouns. This is part two. Part three will be this one. And that was something we'll do, inshallah, on Monday. But today, we're going to do this. Now, I want you to, again, if I can have a few people join me in reading this table from he to the end, he to I, or sorry, he to we, all right? Few people, that will be really nice, inshallah, because it will be very good to get that as a good head start. Okay, people, we have a few people, alhamdulillah, jazakumullahu khairan. Others as well, if you can participate, it'll be really nice, inshallah. Don't like, don't be shy. All right. So, I'm going to start at the top, okay? يعلم
يعلم
يعلمان
يعلمان
That's they both. يعلمون.
يعلمون.
They know. تعلم.
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 She. تعلمان.
تعلمان.
They both female. يعلمن.
يعلمن.
They female. Okay. تعلم.
تعلم.
تعلمان.
تعلمان.
You both. تعلمون.
تعلمون.
You all. تعلمين.
تعلمين.
You female. تعلمين. Okay. تعلمن.
تعلمن.
أعلم.
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 تعلم.
MashaAllah. Excellent. Jazakumullahu khairan. That is the combined table. Okay, and we're going to break it down and we're going to study it this way because that is the way we will be assured of not getting confused when it comes to being able to tell the status of a present tense fi'l. Okay, this is going to be a little hard. Okay, but inshallah, the way we go about it, Allah will make it easy for us. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. All right, let's start with the pairs. Okay, the pairs are what? The pairs are they both, right? Actually, let me go here. Let's identify the pairs. We have the pairs are they both masculine, correct? They both feminine, correct? You both masculine and also you both feminine. All right, obviously there is 4 instances of it, but alhamdulillah for us you have only 2 like really variants because these 2 are the same, they're identical. They both and you both are identical. For the female they both and the male you both and the female you both, they're the same. Ta'lamani ta'lamani, as you can notice. And they both ya'lamani is different. So inshallah that will be a little easier, but we'll start with the duals or the pairs first. The thing about the pairs, as I mentioned before, is they're not as frequent in the Quran as the plurals or as the singulars. So we're gonna study it, have it as a reference point, inshallah. But my expectation is that you are you achieve mastery in the plural, okay? And when I quiz you on it, like verbally, as like a formative assessment in class, I will quiz you on they and you all, okay? And I and he and she, like we've done for the past tense fi'l, if you notice that pattern, because that's the most frequent one in the Quran, inshallah. Okay, with all those disclaimers and caveats, let's get started, inshallah. They both know. How do I write this? I write this as ya la mani. Ya la mani. You with me? Here, this is they both. If I was to write its pattern, even though the pattern is right there, but I want to write it just for you to be with me. I have ya with the fatha, correct? Followed by what? R1 and R2, which we don't care about right now. Right? R1 and R2 are very important. Those patterns are critical. But right now, we really care about which root letter. Which one do we care about right now, people? R3. R3. What's on R3? R3 with a fatha. Okay? Then I have before followed by noon, I have what, sister? I have alif. Let's write alif. And then I have noon. All right? You with me, people? That's the pattern. Okay? Now, the thing about this pattern is that you have ya'lamani. we can write some observations about this. Okay, you can notice that the noon here, oh, there's black boxes. Okay, hold on. All right, ya'lamani. All right, now let's actually, I'm gonna copy paste something here. Okay, I'm gonna copy paste this guy here. Okay. What's my pronoun in ya'lamani? The pronoun in English. They both. Correct? The pronoun in English is they both. Yes? For the males. Perfect. All right. The marfu' version. Okay, I'm going to ask you, inshallah, to do the marfu' version of ya'budu. Tell me what it is, people. Very nice. Ya'budani. Ya'budani. Excellent. Let's do the same thing again for the fi'il. What was our other fi'il? Yaj'alu, right? Okay. Oh. Yaj'alu. Same thing. MashaAllah. Ahsantum. Well done. Yaj'alani. Yaj'alani. Okay. The actor is the alif. The actor is the alif with the sukoon. Okay. That is, folks, my actor here. The alif with the sukoon. Okay. Here as well, my actor is alif with the sukoon. Okay, very good. Let's look at the mansoob version, shall we? Okay. The mansoob version, if I was to add lan to it, for they both know, that will be lan ya'lama. Lan ya'lama. What is the pattern? I have a ya with a fatha, followed by, doesn't matter what really, until we get to R3. And what is on R3? R3 has a fatha, right? R3 has a fatha. Then followed by an alif with sukoon, right? You notice that, people? Lan ya'lama. Here I have an, same thing. Ya'lama. All right. If I was to use this pattern, this is what I have. How would I make the mansoob version of yaj'alani? They both will not make. Lan yaj'ala. What have you done? from marfu' to mansub? What changed? From marfu' to mansub. You got rid of the noon. Excellent. Right? We removed the noon. That's what changed. Perfect. Alif sukoon is still there in yaj'alani. Yes? The actor is the same. The noon gets dropped. Let's do that for the mansub version. For ya'budani. That's all right. What do I have here? They will not worship. They too will not worship. Lan ya'buda. Excellent. Ya'buda. You with me, people? Does that make sense? I have dropping the noon here makes it mansub. Dropping the noon makes it mansub. Keeping the noon makes it marfu'. Okay, that is the specialty of part 2. Okay, part 2 of this present tense fi'l. The reason why we've split this into parts is because here, notice R3 has a fatha. R3's fatha doesn't change. The way its status changes is by if the noon is there for marfu' and no noon for mansub. All right, noon for marfu', no noon for mansub. And likewise for madzum. Likewise for madzum. If I was to say they both know madzum, if I was to make that for you, it will be lam ya'lama. I have ya with a fatha, followed by a whole bunch of things that we don't really care about right now. And I have R3 with a fatha, followed by alif with the sukoon. Right? The pattern is identical for the mansub and the madzum. The only difference is the harf of nasb is before the one that's mansub, and the harf of jazm is the one that's before the madzum one. Yeah? Okay, let's try to put this one here. Madzum. They both did not make. This would be lam yaj'ala. Excellent. Right? Again, just dropping the noon makes it madzum. All right. They both did not worship. Lam ya'buda. Same thing. Exactly the same thing. Okay. Some observations about this, right? Some observations about this that we have just made. What we can observe is that number one observation is that the R3 does not change, right? Remains a fatha. You see that, people? R3 with a fatha. R3 with a fatha. It actually changes the meaning quite a bit, Vasily. Lam and lan is quite different. And it gets more interesting when we get into fi'ls that are irregular. Right? When we get into fi'ls that are irregular, that's what it is. That's where you'll see why this is so important. And particularly when we start to study sentences that are linked together. Okay? If we don't have this foundation of status forget about even like understanding that sentence. Right? That's how it is. Inshallah. R3 does not change, remains a fatha, right? That's a major difference. Another major difference is the actor. The actor is alif with sukun, right? The actor is alif with sukun. This is important for us because now it's no longer a hidden pronoun. Okay? And then noon means marfu'. No noon, or let's make this, drop the noon is mansoob / majzoom. You with me, people? That, I think, are the observations that we can make. Alhamdulillah. All right. Questions or comments about this? Nope. All right. Let's keep going. I'm glad, alhamdulillah, that these two fi'al, the pattern of it, we're able to spot easily. Okay. Now let's add to this. Let's add to this U-boat. U-boat. Okay. What happens to U-boat? The ya changes to ta. Okay. The ya changes to a ta. You both. This is for male and female. Okay. It is also the same as they both female, but let's not worry about that for a sec. Let's just get the pattern first. Okay. What happens here? The ya is changed to a ta. See, the ya is changed to a ta. Everything else remains the same. Nothing changes. Okay. So let us look at this. We're not doing the plural version just yet, Brother Musa. We haven't done that one yet. Okay. We're still in the pair. Harf jazm makes it majzoom and harf nas makes it mansoob. Correct, Sister Mandia. That's exactly it. All right. Ta'lamani. Ta'lamani is your pattern for you both. Okay, male or female. How would I say that? You both worship. Very nice. Ta'budani. All right, ta'budani. Excellent. How would I say you both make? Taj'alani. Taj'alani. All right. Excellent. What is the actor, people? What is the actor? Actor is alif with sukoon. MashaAllah. Alif with sukoon. Amazing. Let's do you both will not worship. I add lan. What do I get? Lan ta'buda. Again, folks, the rule is drop the noon to make it mansoob or majzoom. So alhamdulillah, we drop the noon to make it mansoob here. All right. How about you both make? لن تجعل. لن تجعل. Very nice. MashaAllah. Let's make it Majzoom. You both did not worship. Lam ta'buda. Lam ta'buda. It's the same thing, alhamdulillah, as the Mansoob version. Okay? How about you both did not make? Lam taj'ala. Lam taj'ala. MashaAllah. That, folks, is the pairs for us. Ya'lamani, ta'lamani. Yaj'alani, taj'alani. Ya'budani, ta'budani. Okay? Mansoob. Here I'm using an, but let me say if I was to use lan. Lan ya'lama, lan ta'lama. Lan ya'buda, lan ta'buda. Lan yaj'ala, lan taj'ala. I want to make it majzoom. Lam ya'lama, lam ta'lama. Lam ya'buda, lam ta'buda. Lam yaj'ala, lam taj'ala. That's how the pair works. Okay. Let us go next to the female. Okay. Special category here in the present tense. Again, like I said, it's not as common in the Quran, but we have to cover it and leave it as a reference point for us, inshallah. When we come back to it or when we encounter it, we have some place to go back and refer to. All right. What do I say for you female? Okay. I can't say ta'lamu because that's for what? Can I say ta'lamu? Why not? Right? Because it's for she and you male, right? Correct? So I have to have a separate one for you female. What is that? Ah, perfect. That is ta'lamina. What is it? Ta'lamina. All right. Start with the ta. Followed by what? A bunch of dots. So again, we don't care right now for R2, R1 or R2. We care about R3. What's on R3? What's on R3, people? A kasra. Excellent. A kasra is on R3. All right, great. Then what comes after this kasra? A ya. Sukoon. And then what comes after that? A noon. A noon with the fatha. My actor here is ya. My noon is for what? What's my noon for? People tell me. Not for the dual. The noon is what tells me it's marfu'. See that part right there. Critical part. The presence of the noon means the fi'l is marfu'. You with me? This is why we're splitting this family, part 2. This is where the noon represents marfu'. Okay? Ta'lamina. The noon tells me what? It is marfu'. All right? Let's try this in our table, shall we? Let's try in our table. Let's add you female. Okay. Ta'lamina, you know. You worship. Marfu'. You start with the ta. You female worship. Ah, great. Ta'budina. Ta'budina. My actor is Ya with school. Perfect. What, folks, is the role of the noon with the fatha here? Tells the fi'l is marfu'. What's the role of this noon with the kasra here? The fi'l is marfu'. That's what it's telling me. Right? All right. Let's do the next one. Yaj'alu. You female make. You female make. So start with you female. Start with the ta. Excellent. Taj'alina. Actor again. Ya with sukoon. What's up with the noon? Marfu'. All right, mashallah. Ahsantum. All right. Let's attempt. The noon. Let's actually attempt it inside the table, shall we? The mansoob version of this. Lan. Drop the noon. That's all you're doing. Drop the noon. Lan ta'budi. You will not worship. You female will not worship. Actor is still what? Still there. How do I know it's mansoob? My R3 has a kasra. How do I know? No noon. Perfect. The absence of noon, folks. The absence of noon means the fi'l is mansoob or majzoom. All right? So the absence of the noon, that's what tells me it's mansoob. Okay, let's do that. You will not make. You female will not make. Lan. What? Lan taj'ali. Lan taj'ali. Excellent, mashallah. And again, the absence of the noon tells me it is mansoob or majzoom. But I know it's mansoob because I have lan before it. Correct? All right, perfect. Let's try for the one with the majzoom. Okay, so I have lan ta'lami, lam ta'lami. Same thing. The only difference is the harf, right? But the pattern is identical. Let's make it you did not worship. Lam ta'budi. Lam ta'budi. How do I know it's majzoom? Lam and the absence of noon, both things, right? Perfect. The absence of noon tells me it's mansoob majzoom. Lam tells me majzoom. Make sense? All right. Now I want to go to you female did not make. Lam taj'ali. Lam taj'ali. MashaAllah. How do you feel about this so far? These three. Yeah? So far so good? It's not easy. This is the hardest thing that we've done by far and away. No doubt about it. But these three are references. We're going to do this as reference. And we were going to now we're going to go into the ones that are more focused on remembering this. Okay? Worrying about how you're going to remember. That's a very important worry, Brother Shadeem. No doubt that's something we have to worry about. But like all things, practice. Practice, practice. We'll look, this is our first time we're seeing this. Okay? The first time you see something, it's not going to stick right away. It's just the way it works. Okay? So learning process generally is you have to see it first time, let it marinate for a little bit, you forget it a little bit of it, and then we do it again on Monday, and then those neurons will fire again, inshallah. Okay? And eventually, yes, you will have to memorize a few of these tables by heart. Okay? And if you want to master it, you will do it every single day for your own mastery, inshallah. But trust me, it's just a process that takes time. There's no substitute for it, inshallah. The Shams group also, they had to, we have to take these breaks. We have to kind of, remind ourselves that this is something that we're doing. It's a large undertaking. But slowly but surely, we'll get there. All right? Now, I'll tell you something interesting. How many are these? How many are there in total? That's the name. Now you sound like my grade 8 class. Where are your favorite? Like, I don't know what to say to that question. There's 5, yes? Alhamdulillah. All right. Look. These 5 are here. They're actually called Af'alul Khamsa. What are they called? Af'alul Khamsa. The 5 fi'als. Okay? It's like the fabulous 5. These 5 fi'als, the 5 fi'al of death, oh boy. These Af'alul Khamsa. Why so serious, Brother Sharif? It's not that bad. They are, this is the actual Arabic name for it. That's how they describe it in the books of grammar. And they're called Af'alul Khamsa, the 5 fi'al, because all 5 of them have the noon. Right? The noon is what tells us they are marfu', and the absence of it tells us mansub or majzub. All right? And these 5 are the ones where you have the actors as these letters. The ones before, the actors were hidden pronouns. You see? So this is a classification of the Arab grammarians, that they have classified them. And this is an easy way, inshallah, for us to kind of make sense of it. Now, I have another observation that I'll make for you, or I'll let you make it after we're done these 2, inshallah, okay? And that will simplify matters a little bit more, okay? Don't you worry. We did all the hidden pronoun first. That was easy. Now we're doing this one. It's a little harder, inshallah. And then we'll do the hardest part, which is putting all of it together on Monday, inshallah. All right? Don't worry. We'll do it step by step. Then we're going to add some jumla fi'liya stuff back in. Okay? And then we will, proceed to the next part. Inshallah. Don't worry. We're going to go through it iteratively, slowly build, come back to jumla fi'liya, try again, inshallah, and keep proceeding forward. Alhamdulillah, and subhanAllah, imagine the reward for trying to learn this. The reward for reading 1 harf of the Quran is 10, even if you have no idea what it's saying. Okay? That tells you that it's a very basic act. It's like very little effort is required. Your brain is like shut off. Okay? But imagine trying to learn the understanding, the meaning of that word, that root letter, that tashkil, that is like orders of magnitude more. 100%. So this is This is hour and a half we spent on Monday and Thursdays. MashaAllah. I hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards us greatly for that, because this is hard stuff. We're doing it so that we can understand His book and His words. Ameen ya Rabb. Okay, and thank you, Sister Mariam, for reminding us of that. This is, hard work, but there's value in it for us to be able to understand the Quran as native Arabic. Okay. Oh, Sister Solange, mashallah, that's an interesting way of keeping it, remembering it. Alhamdulillah. Now let's do they know. Let's do they know. Marfu'. All right. What's they? They is it's like it starts with a ya. They starts with a ya. Okay. I start with a ya. Ya la muna. Okay? Ya la muna. You with me, people? Help me out with the pattern. I have ya with the fatha, followed by what? Perfect. Then what's on my R3? R3 with a dhamma, right? You notice that R3 with a dhamma. Okay. Then what? Wow, the sukoon. Perfect. Then noon with the fatha. Right. Which one is my actor, people? The waw is my actor. What's the noon with the fatha? Noon with the fatha is marfu', right? Noon with the fatha is marfu'. Excellent. The noon, I've highlighted it because I want you to understand this is what tells us marfu', mansub, and majzoom. Okay. Inshallah. All right. Let's try to go to where? Yes, over here. Let's try to add they here, shall we? Sorry, and I was saying I've highlighted that, and I've highlighted the beginning letter just to give you a sense of what's changing. I've left the actor as black because I think if I'm highlighting everything, then it loses its highlighting value, I think. So that's why I left it in this way. Okay. Now, here I am with they. Okay. Alhamdulillah. How would I say they worship? Start with the ya. Ya bu du na. Jamil. Jamil jiddan. Ya'buduna. Actor. Actor as well. Perfect. This is good. How do I know it's marfu'? I have a dhamma on R3. The presence of the noon. The presence of the noon means the fi'l is marfu'. Excellent. All right, let's go for they make. They make. Oh boy, where is it? They make. يجعلون يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم, like Surah Baqarah says. All right, actor again is wow, right? Alhamdulillah. I'm glad you're amazed. And the noon with the fatha is to tell us what? That the fi'l is marfu'. The noon with the fatha tells us that the fi'l is marfu'. Okay, very good. Now, let's make a couple of observations about this. Okay, our observations are as follows. R3 will not change. R3 has a dhamma. It will remain fixed, just like, you know, R3 here had a kasra. It will stay with the kasra irrespective of the status. You see, so R3 now in this af'al al-khamsa, in these 5 fi'ls, I'm highlighting them for you here one by one, so you can see R3 becomes like irrelevant. It's tashkil, in the sense of it becomes irrelevant when it comes to reflecting the status. It doesn't tell us anything. What tells us stuff is the noon or the absence of the noon. Okay, so the R3 no longer reflects our status. R3 miskeen will not change. But there's an observation about the length of pronunciation that I'd like you to make. Okay, how long is this pronunciation? Ya'lamuna. Two, right? Excellent. Right? How about this ya'lamani? How long is this? I can't highlight it right now for some reason, but yeah, right there. Two, right? Ma ta'lamani. How long is this? Two. And ta'lamina is how much? Two as well. You notice that? Okay. And if I was to drop the noon, it remains two. Ta'lami, ta'lami, ta'lama, ta'lama, ya'lama, ya'lama, ya'lamu, mu. And when I come to ta'lamu as well, same thing. Right? Okay. Here's the thing. When the actor is waw with a sukoon, the R3 has a dhamma. Do you see that? R3 has a dhamma. The actor is waw sukoon to stretch it to 2. See that? R3 dhamma followed by waw with sukoon stretches it to 2. R3 has a fatha followed by alif with sukoon stretches it to 2. R3 with a kasra followed by ya with sukoon stretches it to 2 harakat. R3's tashkil enables the actor to be stretched to 2 units of pronunciation. That's what it's doing. The R3's tashkil, like it changes to enable the actor to be stretched to 2 units of pronunciation. Just an observation, because when you read it, you will be able to notice it. You will be able to know just by the length of pronunciation that there is a fa'il here and a fa'il here and a fa'il there. All right. Marfu', of course, is the presence of noon. Let's make the mansoob version of it. Mansoob version, I think it's exactly, this is lunch. If I add lan to this, sorry, hold on a sec. Sorry, I don't know what happened. This baby's crying a lot. I don't know. Can you hear the baby? It's really like. All right, alhamdulillah. It's stressing me out. All right. They know. All right. Lan ya bu. Oh, sorry. Lan ya la mu. What were the 5 there? Oh my god. Is Aaron gonna cry? No, don't tell people this. Oh yeah, Allah, that's hilarious. Okay. All right, look what happened. Made me forget what I was gonna say. Ya'lamu, okay? Ya'lamu. I dropped the noon, right? That's what I do when it's mansoob. I drop the noon. Yes or no, people? But what do I have here? The alif for protection. The alif for protection. Remember that alif for protection? Right? It's back. It's back to protect the waw, the fa'il. Yes. So our pattern actually is, yeah, followed by, it does, yes, only for waw, protection of waw only. Followed by R3. R3 with a dhamma. Followed by waw. And then alif. لَن يَعْلَمُوا, like that. You with me, people? And the majzoom version was the same. Exactly the same thing. I just add lan to it. I'm sorry, I have lam to it. Lam ya'lamu, like that. And it is the same exact pattern as the one before. Okay. So what do we have? We have ya'lamuna. The mansoob is lan ya'lamu. In this case, I'm using an. And then lam ya'lamu majzoom. Okay. Alhamdulillah, definitely. There's relief in that for sure, Brother Raid. Alhamdulillah. Now let's try. Let's try to make the mansoob version for ya'buduna. So they will not worship. Lan ya'budu. Right? Let's do the they will not make. Lan yaj'alu. Lan yaj'alu. With protection, yes, with the alif there. All right, let's make it majzoom. Shall we? They did not worship. Lam ya'budu. Lam ya'budu. They. Yes. Again, how do I know this is majzoom? No noon, and there's a lamb before that. Thank you. Alhamdulillah. They did not make. Lam yaj'alu. MashaAllah. Very nice. Finally, the last of the 5 is what? You all. Okay? You all. You all is identical to they. What's the difference between you and they, people? Look at the highlighted part and tell me. The first letter. The ya is for they. The ta is for you. All right. Very good. So I'm going to put you here. All masculine. Okay. And what would it be to say you all worship? You all worship. MashaAllah. قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون. تعبدون. What is my actor? Same thing, واو السكون, right? And how do I know it's مرفوع? تعبدون Noon. Alhamdulillah. Very nice. Let us try you all make. You all make. تجعلون. تجعلون. Actor again. Wow with the sukoon. All right, very nice. I'll wrap this up quickly, inshallah. You all will not worship. You all will not worship. لن تعبدوا. And the alif there, yeah? All right. You all will not make. أن تجعلوا. MashaAllah. With the alif. Yes. And then finally, you all did not worship. You all did not worship. Lam ta'budu. And of course, lastly, at the very end, you all did not make. Lam taj'alu. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. But do you practice it at home? That's a good way to remember, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, that, folks, is the last of this. Walillahi alhamd, we don't have anything else after this. Let's quickly recap. Let's quickly recap our table, right? If we were to look at this, we have the, if you were to do the, they both, start with they both, you would have ya'budani, ta'budani, ta'budina, then they, ya'buduna, and then ta'buduna. All right. Likewise, let's in fact do an activity to wrap up, inshallah. Okay. I'm gonna go to this table here. All right. And what we're gonna try to do is we will try to, we'll say this one more time. We'll ignore the part that we don't know. Okay, we'll ignore they female. And then as we're doing it, we will replace our fi'l with one of these. I'll tell you how it's gonna go. Okay. If I can have a few people participate, inshallah, that will be really nice with me. That will be awesome. All right, here's how it's gonna be. Let's start by reading this. Okay. يعلم
يعلم
يعلمان
يعلمان
يعلمون
يعلمون
تعلم
تعلم
تعلمان.
تعلمان
Skip this one and then تعلم
تعلم
تعلمان
تعلمان
تعلمون
تعلمون
تعلمين
تعلمين
أعلم
أعلم
نعلم.
نعلم.
All right, now let's replace يعلم with يعبد. Okay, and I'll leave these one here and I'll point to it to help you out. Okay, he worships
يعبد
يعبد. Okay, they both worship
يعبدان
يعبدان. They worship يعبدون. Right, let's try again. يعبد
يعبد
يعبدان
يعبدان
يعبدون.
يعبدون
She worships
تعبد
تعبد. Okay, They both worship.
تعبدان
تعبدان. All right. You worship.
تعبد
تعبد
تعبد. You both worship.
تعبدان
تعبدان
You all worship.
تعبدون
تعبدون
تعبدون. Very nice. You female worship.
تعبدين
تعبدين
تعبدين. I worship.
أعبد
أعبد
أعبد. We worship.
أو أعبد
نعبد
نعم
نعبد. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. All right. Alhamdulillah. Very good. We'll end with this, inshallah ta'ala. I think that's a good place to stop. And mashallah, as you can see yourself, alhamdulillah, we were able to start with this and now replace it with a different fi'l, inshallah ta'ala. I think that's a pretty good place to start. Walillahi alhamd. Very, very good place to stop, inshallah. And then we will, on Monday, cover the rest of this table. In the tutorial, we'll do more practice of these fi'l, right? These with the hidden pronouns, and of course the af'al al-khamsa, inshallah, along with some more review of our previous stuff, lest we forget. Okay? Jazakumullahu khairan, everybody, for coming out. Alhamdulillah, we'll end. And I will see you all, inshallah ta'ala, hopefully on Saturday for the tutorial. And if you're not able to come Saturday, please watch the recording. It's a shorter tutorial, 1 hour, and then after that on Monday for the class. Subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik wa iyyakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.